afternoon and the sun is out in Cape Town. Should have moved to do this alongside the swimming pool, but we're not worried about Cape Town now. We're worried about Turffontein in Gauteng. That's the meeting I'm about to preview here on A Sure Thing. Thanks for joining me, Rouvaun Smith, as we have a look at their 8-race program for Saturday, the 23rd of November. I think a few rand can be made, so deposit the money into the account. Take advantage of the 15% bonus that Hollywoodbets is offering between now and next Saturday, and a 15% bonus is of course applicable on all deposits up to 30,000 rand. Your Hollywoodbets Punters Challenge selections also need to be on 5 minutes before the off of the opener. Race 1, Maiden Plate, fillies and mares over 1600 metres. Scratched is number 7. I also suggest that you have a look at all the card changes prior to the start of the meeting to make sure you've got that filled in your publications. So, what do we do in the first? I thought it was a boat race. In the end, I decided to go with number 2, Tuscan Star, as my first race selection. That was a decent comeback run over the course and distance. I think will be much fitter this time round. From a handy position, I think we'll go one better, and to me rates the horse to beat, ahead of number 1, Lacewing, who returns from a 13-week break. And I'm not quite sure which Lacewing is going to turn up. The one that's going to come out fresh or the one that might need it. Hence the reason I'm putting Lacewing for second. Third, I'm going with number 3, Ashia's Tiara, as my third choice selection. And then Rachel Venica and Corey Lensley, they team up with Bella Boop Boop. I think a repeat of that last run could see that one involved in the lineup. So that's my fourth choice selection. 2, 1, 5, and 4 are the numbers that I'm going with in race number 1. In race 2, I was also toying with who to go with as my first choice selection. It's a fillies merit rated 71 handicap to be run over 1600 meters. And in the end, I decided that my first choice selection is going to be number 5, Tried and True, who won a good race last time out over 1400 meters at the Val. I think we'll enjoy the step up to 1600. She's also back against the girls, so she's going to make her presence felt. I'm going for her ahead of number 6, Fire Burst, who yes took on stronger last time out. The form line has been franked. That could very well count in her favour. I'll make her though the biggest danger. For third, I'm going with 8, Pretty Analia. She was running on nicely when third last time out. And for fourth, I'm going with number 2, Shampimpi. 5, 6, 8, and 2. Those are my selections in that order in the second. Race 3, Graduation Plate over 1000 meters. Here's a scratching, number 7. You can put a line through that one. And it's actually quite interesting if one looks at the betting that I haven't even included Master Casper in my selections, because I'm going with Lead the Charge, who I think should be rewarded for consistency in this particular race. Finished third behind Taxi to the Moon, who has subsequently come out and went very close next time out. I think that form line certainly does bode well for Lead the Charge chances, and Lead the Charge is my first choice selection ahead of the filly number 3, Karate Kid. 6, Rondabosch, who was an easy winner when shedding the maiden tag last time out, does take on stronger, but I think there's more improvement to come. And for fourth, I'm going with number 4, French Bolt, who returns from quite a lengthy layoff, but does bring feature race form into the equation. So 2, 3, 6, and 4. Those are the numbers I'm going with in race number 3. Fourth race on the card, fillies merit rated 86 handicap. Here, a case can be made for quite a few. And I know a lot of guys will tell you FM in the race card stands for field and more. You need to put in as many as the budget allowed. So, where do we go? Not easy this race. I think any one of those that I'm going to give you in my selections can come out and win it. I need to put my head on the block and sort of nail my colours to the mast. So I'm going with number 4, Spirited Girl, who takes a drop in class, likely to race on the heels of the speed, and from a good draw of 3, I'm going to make her the one to be with. Ahead of number 1, Happy Mo, who won a good race last time out, over 1500. The 1600 will certainly suit well. Then for third, I'm going with number 2, Hillary Steps, who was second over the course and distance last time out. That was actually behind quite a good sort. A repeat of that run could see her very well fighting out the finish. And for fourth, I'm going with number 7, Across the Pond, who I think deserves another chance. So 4, 1, 2 and 7 are the numbers in race number 4. Race number 5 up next, middle stakes over 2,000 meters. And in a middle stakes, I normally look at who's best weighted. And in this case, I'm going to side with 5 Tamarisk Tree. But if you like Tamarisk Tree, you can also make a case for Imperial Masters. So there's precious little to choose between those two. But I'm marginally siding with number 5 Tamarisk Tree, who finished second in his last 3 outings. I think well weighted, should be the one to beat. Imperial Master has good recent form to his credit. 1.5 kilos better off at the weights today. So that puts the two of them very close to each other. The third I'm going with Indian Ocean. And for fourth, I'm going with number 8 Royal Edition, who incidentally has beaten Tamarisk Tree in the past. So 5, 4, 2 and 8 are the numbers in that order that I'm going with in race 5. Race 6, merit weighted 72 handicap, over 1,400 meters. Who do we go with here? I think I'm going with number 2 On Target as my first choice selection. Made the expected improvement when winning the maiden over this distance at the Vaal. I think there's more to come. And going into a handicap debut, I think this is the horse I'm going to side with, ahead of number 5, Fastnet Filly. Third, I'm going with number 6, Just Va, who bounced back to winning ways last time out. And 7, Sail the Sky, who won his only attempt over the course and distance for fourth. So 2, 5, 6 and 7 are the ones I'm going with in race number 6. Race 7, the penultimate race on the card, merit rated 95 handicap to be run over 1160. And this race I found to be quite a hard race. And any one of those that I'm going to give my selections, I thought could possibly win it. Because it is one of those races where you can make a case for a number of them. If you are going to press me for a first choice selection, I'm going to look for value because of this being such an open race. And I'm going to side with number 2, Richard I, because Richard I does bring feature race Golden Loom handicap form into the race. So that's going to be my tentative first choice selection, ahead of 2, Slinky and Pimpy, with Rachel Vinica on board. She takes that 1.5 kilos off the back and could be involved in the finish. 3, Edward Rye, I see, has found some betting support, has been off for nearly a year, is a speedy sort, and if coming back fresh, could be involved in the shake-up. And then for fourth, I'm going with number 3, Paisley Park, who showed good signs of a form return last time out. 2, 4, 8 and 3 are the numbers. Any one of those, I think, can possibly win it. Moving on to the lucky last, and that's race 8, merit rated 80 handicap over 1160 meters. I'm going with number 9, Fastnet Filly, who won a maiden over the course and distance. I thought it was an easier win than what it looked like. I do think there's plenty of scope for improvement, so she's the one I'm siding with, ahead of number 3, Ampersand. Third, I'm going with number 8, Prince of Kildare, who meets a similar kind of lineup here as he did last time out. And for fourth, I'm going with number 4, Coming in Hots, who won once, finished second, and third twice from 10 starts on this course. So the selections in the last 9, 3, 8 and 4. And that's it for Turffontein. We're of course all looking forward to their big Betway Summer Cup meeting next Saturday. Hope you make a few rand. Hope you find the winners. Till next time, from me, Rouvaun. Bye-bye.